What if lifting weights didn't mean 6-day bro splits and feeling like you're an 80-year-old every time you're sitting down? I've been there, working full time, trying to train, but ending up feeling sore, bored, and stuck, not knowing what to do in the gym. Then I made a few simple shifts. So in this video, I'll share with you the 5 things I wish I knew earlier that helped me get stronger, leaner, and more athletic in less than 2 hours a week. The very first shift I made was focusing on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, instead of wasting whole days on just arms and chest and shoulders. That's a simple 6-day bro split, and it doesn't serve you very well if you've got a busy schedule. Compound exercises hit multiple muscles at once, save you hours in the gym, and actually get you stronger, leaner, and more athletic. Picture you training like these neatly stacked plates. Yes, I washed them just for this video, and my garden is definitely going to be jealous because I have not maintained that at all. Let's say you're setting up for a dinner party. Do people still do those? I only get invited to tea parties with my daughters. Clearly, I need more adult friends. Now, would you carry those plates one by one to the table or take the whole stack at once? Obviously, you would take the whole stack, right? Unless maybe you need to get your 10,000 steps in that day. But it is the same with the gym time. If you do things one by one with no plan, you waste loads of time. But if you stack your tasks, you get more done faster. And that's the key to productivity in the gym, especially if you're juggling work, study, or parenting. Just like stacking plates, doing arms on one day, chest the next is the long, painful way to train. It'll leave you sore, tired, and showing up to those sales meetings grunting like you're 80 years old from pain in areas you never knew existed. And that's not a good look. Might be speaking from experience here. Instead, stick with compound moves. They all hit multiple muscle groups at once, saves you hours in the gym, and gets results way faster. And once you start focusing on compounds, here's the second thing I wish I knew. You don't actually need to be in the gym 6 or 7 days a week. Seriously, unless you're trying to hide from your in-laws or trying to get a world record for the most amount of gym selfies, you can get amazing results in just 3 to 4 solid sessions a week. Think about it. If your week was a pizza, that's probably the worst example. Would you rather sprinkle your effort thinly over 7 slices or just pile on the topping over 3 or 4? Quality wins every time. I might have pizza for dinner tonight. So if you're juggling a to-do list longer than your arm and want to feel good, all the confidence to run down the street with your shirt off, no judgment, remember, less is more. 3 to 4 quality sessions will always beat 6 scattered, half-hearted ones. Your muscles, your schedule, and your sanity will definitely thank you for it. And once you're training fewer days, there's another classic gym trap. What you actually do during your workouts. Be honest, how much of your rest time is actually you scrolling Instagram or checking if your biceps are looking any bigger in the mirror? I once went down a rabbit hole of gym fails, laughing so hard I tripped over and created my own gym fail right there. That was the most embarrassing moment, and I hope no one filmed me. And I used to call it active recovery, or more accurately, a thumb workout and a bruised ego. So here's the third thing I wish I knew. Cut your rest times strategically. Unless you're training to pull a bus with your teeth or win the world's strongest man, you don't need to sit around between sets like you're waiting for a bus. If you're short on time and want to see real results, don't ditch the exercises or reps. Just trim the rest time. The faster you're done, the sooner you can go home and, well, scroll on Instagram guilt-free. Just stay on your feet and don't trip over like me. And speaking of wasting time, here's a trap I fell face first into. Thinking progress came from constantly chasing new exercises. One week I was swinging kettlebells around like I was auditioning for Cirque du Soleil. Damn, should I be worried they haven't called me back yet? The next I was tangled up in some cable move that looked like CrossFit meets interpretive dance. Yeah, not my finest hour. And did I get ripped, jacked, and look swole? Nah, I just got really good at looking confused in the gym. So here's the fourth thing I wish I knew. Progress doesn't come from endless variety. Stick with the basics, get a little bit better every week, and that's where the magic happens. And once you're dialed in on progression, there's one more spot where beginners, me included, waste effort before the workout even starts. It is the warm-up. I used to do a few shoulders back and forth, tilt my neck like I was about to step in the boxing ring, and then crawl through 10 minutes on the bike. But honestly, if you're already struggling to find time for the gym, all that fluff is just slowing you down. So here's the fifth thing I wish I knew. Skip the wasted time warm-ups. Focus on what gets you ready to move and not just what fills the clock. So let's quickly recap all the 5 things I wish I knew before I started lifting. Number 1, use compound lifts instead of chasing endless isolation exercises. Number 2, train fewer days. 3 to 4 solid sessions beat 6 scattered ones any day of the week. Number 3, cut your rest time strategically. Less scrolling, more lifting. Number 4, focus on progression, not variety. Stick with the basics and get a little bit better every week. Number 5, skip the wasted warm-ups. Do 5 to 7 minutes of priming instead of wasted 20 minutes on the treadmill. Remember, it's better to do 3 to 4 minutes of specific movements for that day than doing 20 minutes of walking on a treadmill. So now you know the 5 things that will save you hours in the gym and actually get you results. But here's the problem. If you're just starting out, knowing what not to do is only half the battle. You also need to know exactly what to do when you walk in on day 1, and even if you're an experienced gym goer. So watch the next video where I'll show you the no BS beginner's guide to the gym, the do's and don'ts, and how to get results fast without wasting time.